This is Tom Duty, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty and a Google search for my site. It's messages for Nelivelisse, and I have email address and phone number. And it's also for Nancy. Again, I have banking records for Nancy, including a validated address. So please listen to what I'm saying. There are consequences for not understanding what I'm saying. This is Prefix. All right, this is a company. I made this plastic myself. I am one of 3 partners in this company. I am an American. I live in New Jersey. My partners are foreign. We are registered and licensed in the state of Arizona. We have a federal tax ID. We're in our second year of business. We do have plans to file taxes, though we have not filed our first year yet. What I'm trying to tell you is this. In every way, Prefix is a legitimate company. I have responded to a fraudulent transaction claim by Nancy. The purchase of our services was done by a woman named Nelivelisse, and the services were paid with a card belonging to Nancy. Nancy has claimed we are fraudulent, and this charge is fraudulent. So let me be clear. As a company officer, I have reviewed the records of the transaction. I have a voice file, which has now been submitted to my bank. I have a chat record, which has also been submitted to my bank in response to the dispute. I have reviewed myself, as well as the technician who was involved in the service, and my foreign partner, who is also the operations manager. All reviews tells us this. The services purchased were pitched properly. The services were understood before payment was made. And the services were replied to and described as satisfactory before our chat session closed. We have an email address and a phone number, and I've talked to a woman I believe to be Nelivelisse multiple times. Most recent time, she disconnected the call, and on a further call, my call was not answered, and it went to a voicemail box with a voicemail full, a message that said mailbox is full. So let me be clear. Prefix is legitimate. Legitimate companies can do things in illegitimate ways. I'm not claiming just because we're legitimate means everything we do is perfect. On this transaction, we were perfect. Pitched the sales in an honest way and provided the service in an honest way. We have, and I am claiming with this message, I have made this claim to my bank. We are now a victim of fraudulent banking. So let me be clear. When Nancy claimed the charge was fraudulent, either she has been frauded by Nelivelisse, or she is fraudulently claiming that the charges are fraudulent. So something fell out along the way. Someone named Nelivelisse has used Nancy's card and has stolen identity or stolen the credit card or done so in a fraudulent fashion, in which case Nelivelisse will be accused of a crime by me. I may not be able to tell who is at fault here, but someone will investigate at my request. And the other person, the possibility is that Nancy had authorized her card to be used, knows it was used satisfactorily in a legitimate transaction, and then Nancy has made a fraudulent claim. Either way, there are 3 parties here. Prefix, represented by me, Tom, Nelivelisse, who received the services, and Nancy, who's the owner of the card. Someone is claiming some one of these three parties, Nelivelisse, Nancy, or me, Tom, me backed by my partners, someone is making a fraudulent claim. It's not me. My company's legitimate and our services were legitimate on this transaction, 100%, and I have records and voice records to prove it. So that leaves Nelivelisse, who has used someone else's card in a fraudulent manner, or Nancy, who is making a fraudulent claim to the bank. Messing with the bank is a bad idea for people who think it's just clever. I don't have to pay for this stuff. I can get my money back. You chose the wrong company. All right? I will pursue this dispute to the fullest extent allowed by my bank. And if for some reason I lose, which I've lost disputes, I believe I should win. If I lose, I will pursue with the local authorities where you live. And I know where you live. So that would be the Attorney General of the state. And I'm not going to say the state here because I think I know what it is, but at the moment I'm not going to say it. I have records of it, but I'm not sure I should say it in this video. At this video, the only proper nouns I've decided to use is Nelivelisse and Nancy. Again, here's the company prefix. We are legitimate. I'm Tom Duty. I'm a company partner, along with my foreign partners. All of our names, all three of us, are on the business license. And who's ever made this fraudulent claim has made a mistake. And it's not too late to correct it. You can call me back. I've left messages. And there's contact information in the email that will bring this video to you. Thank you for listening. This has been Tom Duty, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty in a Google search for my site. Thank you for listening. Have a good day, good evening, or restful night's sleep. And yes, you will be able to rest more easily if you reconcile with me. It is advisable. Ciao.